Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Barcelona.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. Roberto Carlos, with 200 games under his belt now, the standout name from both lineups. Don't you reckon, Jim?
Yeah, and he's proven himself to be quite a player in the last 199, Peter. Flexible, adaptable, showing a real tactical aptitude, and number 200 should be no different.
Vieira. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Rafael Leao touches it back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Baresi. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Rafael Leao. That has been cut short. Cruyff. Pelé. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Pelé. Has a look and plays it forward. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Cruyff. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Beckenbauer knocks it out wide. Roberto Carlos made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Maldini. That's been cut out, well played.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Rui Costa. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Gullit goes steaming forward. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Del Piero. Rui Costa. Now Davids. And it's Bergomi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gullit. And he's worked it through. He's shifting through the gears here. Played into the box. And here comes the corner. Manchester United with the corner. They're first. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's been played through. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And here's Neymar. He's picked his way through, and he lines up a cross. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he can clear it away. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Hullet. Hullet. Oh, this is a terrific run. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Del Piero. He is through here. Beckenbauer simply refused to be outdone there. Cruyff hurtling down that right flank. Aimed beyond the defence. Chance! Really well taken goal. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
So smooth, a signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Another throw-in. Zanetti.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now Cruyff. Zanetti. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break
And we
all
come
sweat.
to you now with a quick request
to
for
review the
support
first
for our
half.
World
Manchester
Charity
United
Fund.
will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Neymar. Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pele. Roberto Carlos.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
That has been slung wide. Del Piero. Nice control. Can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester
Number
United
14,
can now introduce the
Ibrahimovic.
first of their substitutes.
Number 4, Neymar. Number 11, Johan Cruyff. Number 13, Hullet. Coming on the field, number 22, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 6, Hazard. Number
He
18,
rises!
Ronaldinho.
He will be
Number
livid with
20.
himself.
Rafael Leao clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Maldini. Beckenbauer. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. Pele. Showing good feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Davids. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Engages and forces him off the ball. Azar. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He won't be happy with that one. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Davids, he's not got that quite right. And that is as far as they're going to go. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the cutback, oh, well played. Rui Costa. Oh, some tackle that. Seedorf. Now it's Pelé. He's on it, can he get away? And he's picked it up out wide. Seedorf. Good read, needed to be. Rafael Leao. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's a searching pass. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Pelé. Now it's Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Davids. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Beckenbauer. Now it's Ronaldinho. And it's Seedorf. And that is a little undercooked.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Hazard. And he welcomes it in. Crosses it in here. And it's claimed by the keeper. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. That's beautifully weighted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite... Could be danger here! This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
It's gone out for a throw-in.
Substitution.
Tries to pass it through. No luck with that dink over the top.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Drogba. Neymar. Chance, surely! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
All hands on deck for this one.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Pelé, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Strokes it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
2 added minutes.
Now it's Pelé,
indicated.
and it's Zanetti. Pelé takes aim and crosses. Davids looking for options for movement. Played into space out wide. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This guy Skriniar is a true powerhouse defender of real pedigree, Peter. Someone who can make a great defensive leader, being so imposing physically.
Chance for a shot! Lovely bit of skill. And this is Pele! So much time and space here. Otto just loves to go forward whenever he can. Neymar goes on a charge down the left. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Cruyff. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. There's the shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
So, a breakthrough already. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the counter is on. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pull it. And here's Ibrahimovic. Now, what about a counter-attack? And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played out wide. Roberto Carlos delivers the ball. Big header! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Yeah, and he read it before anyone could follow up.
And it's Hullet. And this is Neymar. Roberto Carlos. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Hullet clears it away. It's Neymar! Oh, split-second reaction.
Neymar is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Crosses it in here. And he's taking no chances there. Great position here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Looking to play him in. Neymar!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's there to clear it. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Otto. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Otto has been caught there, it's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Pele. Lovely feet. Messi. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that's a... And the shot! They've done it! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Cruyff. And he's... Great chance! Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, such a clever touch. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. That's good play. Thuram gets across and deals with it. Tries to pass it through. And this is Ibrahimovic. Takes a shot! No mistake! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So is this the start of a comeback? Vieira. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Bullet. And it's Cruyff. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Tries to play it through. Roberto Carlos. Neymar. Neymar stood his ground strongly.
Added time.
Cruyff. Messi receives it in a wide position. Zanetti. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff looking to penetrate opposition lines. Threads one in. Good ball, good take. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Manchester United have themselves a chance from the spot. Dealing with the pressure. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Oh, he's missed it, and the referee blows.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our charity fund, Chance in Football. Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again then.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Bullet. Now Ibrahimovic. Now it's Cruyff. Bullet. Played over towards the opposite flank. Now it's Pelé. Great vision. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Best. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ibrahimovic is herring after that one. Bullet. He's shifting through the gears here. Maldini. And it's Zanetti. Roberto Carlos gets into a good position. Manchester United have their third corner. Roberto Carlos plays it short.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Best can so cleverly bypass the press. Beckenbauer. Maldini. 60 minutes played. It's Hullet. And it's Cruyff. And Cruyff! Cleared away. Knocks it out wide. Pings it across. Terrific header! Oh, crossbar! firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Substitution for Manchester United.
We have got changes
14,
here from both sides, in fact.
Number 4, Neymar. Number 21.
Pullet can be a real threat inside the box. Otto.
Number 13,
He's in a great position here.
Pullet.
He has found the way through.
Number 22.
It's a decent clearance.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 6, Hazard.
So, third
Number
corner of the
7,
game.
Baggio. Number 18, Ronaldinho. Number 20, Seedorf. Substitution.
Can he finish? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chooses to go back. Cross needs to be. He gets big. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Seedorf. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
He'll fancy himself from here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's a throw. Beckenbauer. Maldini. Spreads it out wide. Well, that is not the best ball. And the shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Vieira concedes a free kick for that. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Beckenbauer. Can he get on the end of this? And that is expertly dealt with. Best. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Roberto Baggio. Skriniar did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Hazard. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Hazard. Thinks about the shot. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And this is what Ronaldinho! And how good was that? A finish of true class! And what a climax we have here!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Substitution in progress.
So here comes a substitution.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Manchester United give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Here comes the cross. That's going to go a long way.
There will be 3 minutes.
Smartly reclaimed. Mateus charging forward, the ball at his feet. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Gattuso is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, 2014-15 was one of the greatest club seasons ever for many Catalans, clearly, but here is one of the key players in that remarkable triumph, Neymar.
Absolutely. I mean, they were very good from the start, but they just became unstoppable in the second half of that season.
And many say it was that game against the boys from Madrid when they donned the cloak of near invincibility. A game where that much lauded front three really did deliver in style.
Yep, and they combined for all 3 goals. And it was Neymar, of course, who got the first of them.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Chance for a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Fabinho is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Beckenbauer. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Hullet. And here's Ibrahimovic. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's a sharp pass. Conte. Conte. Cruyff. That's a decent clearance. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Beckenbauer, nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played. That is good alertness. Looking for the run. Big chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And this is Neymar. He is just caressing the ball. Raul. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance, surely! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He can get that clear. That has not gone well. Now it's Griezmann. Can he get it through? Pelé. Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Beckenbauer is always looking to break lines. Now it's Griezmann. Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is
Takes a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Villa is offering a wry smile there.
Milan have their second corner now. Griezmann plays it short. And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. And it's Griezmann. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maldini. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Villa. Shot could be on. Pele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Beckenbauer, Pele, Raul, and this is Pele! Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Pele. Now it's Neymar. And it's Gullit. And here's Ibrahimovic. And this is Pele. And it's Gullit. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a goal kick. Well, that's well seen too. Neymar. Gullit gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Griezmann. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's burst through. There a decent chance! Brilliant from Pele!
Oh, what a superb finish to this first half from a great player. It's lifted the whole mood of the team and indeed the fans, and it should be enough to ensure they go into the break with a narrow but very welcome advantage.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And the shot! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Games hinge on moments like this. It's hit the upright. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And they've got rid. There will be a throw-in. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. Zanetti does well to stand firm and defend it. Pele.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Zanetti cuts out the pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Played out wide. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Gullit. And that's a good ball. And the finish!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Beckenbauer knocks it out wide. Zanetti, big header! He scored! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Sostituzione per il Milan. numero 24.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Numero 20. Attenzione, un cambio.
And here's Kante. Oh, sweet feet. And here's Griezmann. He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And this is Ronaldo. Zanetti promptly onto that, and that is that.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Hazard. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Griezmann. Now it's Pelé. Played out to the right. Cross needs to be good. Beckenbauer getting this one clear. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Ronaldinho shot a goal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Baggio picks it up from the goal kick. And it's Hazard. Roberto Baggio. Of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Now it's Kante. Now it's Pelé. Raul could try cutting inside here. And that should get the job done.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And claimed it back swiftly. He's in plenty of space here. Pelé. And here's Hazard. Cristiano Ronaldo. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Roberto Carlos. And he whips in across. That's a decent clearance. AC Milan could counter here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Raul. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Ronaldinho. Now it's Ronaldinho. No, it's come to nothing. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Roberto Baggio. Cannavaro pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Conte. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Out towards the flank. And this is Roberto Baggio. And it's played into the middle. They want to be quick to recover this. He'll try to keep this alive. Now, can they get him all? And the shot! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Manchester United complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's
Griezmann! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Zanetti tries making a foray down the right. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And here's Hazard. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Pass somewhat off target. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
It's Pele! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Pele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Ibrahimovic. Real chance! And again the keeper stands strong.
Ibrahimovic, really can't believe it, foiled by the keeper again.
It's their second corner of the game. Rodri is there, and he can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, well measured. Oh, cracking ball. And he shoots! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Georgia are such an adept counter-attacking team.
It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Manchester United on the spot for parity. A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go on better, possibly.
Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
And it's Cruyff. Zanetti, he is wide and looking to get onto this. Decent chance! And again! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Looking for the run. Now it's Eto'o. Eto'o was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Manchester United couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Pele, and he's in on goal. Plenty to aim at here. The referee has given a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Neymar goes short. In by Ibrahimovic. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, shooting chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United get their 4th corner. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Neymar really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
So much. Shot a goal! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And here's Neymar. He's looking wide. And this is Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cruyff, and he's there to make the challenge. Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's had a shot! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Wriggles his way through. Robson. Robson plays it in. Beckenbauer can get it clear. Now, what about a counter-attack? Roberto Carlos. Rodri. And here's Messi. Lovely pass. Goes for a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the
There
ball.
will be 3 minutes added time.
There they go, hunting again.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now that's well seen too. Cruyff, steaming on goalwards. Rodri. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but
Please turn
so
your
far
attention to the screen
I haven't
for
really seen enough to
information
indicate that
provided by
the
the local
opposition
police.
can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Manchester United head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. Here we go again then. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Hangs in, up he goes! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He rises! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Roberto Carlos promptly onto that, and that is that. Beckenbauer. Ibrahimovic. Out to the left it goes. Can he get it through? Neymar gets into a good position. And he goes cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Robson. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Has a look and plays it forward. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Neymar. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Pele. They get a throw in.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 14, Ibrahimovic. Number 4,
Threads one in.
Neymar.
Baggio receives it in a wide
21,
position.
Pele.
Right card,
Number
did well
11,
to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Number 13, Gullit.
The
Coming
less
on
said about
field,
that pass, the better.
Number 22, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 6, Hazard. Number 7,
Ronaldinho.
Baggio. Number 18,
And no,
Ronaldinho.
he's seen through all of that.
Number 20, Seedorf.
Oh, easy pickings there. Now that looks a decent ball. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. Robson. Ronaldinho. No way through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's found a way through. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Seedorf. Oh, nice touch. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, good spread. Played in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Looking for options for movement. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
He's a sharp little ball here.
That was lovely, that.
And he's managed to get free. Flashes, he's got full. That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Beckenbauer. More and more pressure on the ball here. Seedorf. Mbappe. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Into the last quarter of an hour. And that has left him in a heap. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that. Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a big far
It's
post.
come off the upright. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Zanetti kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ronaldinho. Vieira with the foul. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Seedorf. Great vision. That is a great pick out. Stood up well to him there. Cantona was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Bale. Tries to play it through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham. Oh, that's a key interception. The final 5 minutes. Could move up a gear here. Zanetti hurtling down that right flank. Ronaldinho. He gets big. Just cruising. They are cruising. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way.
They don't make them like Diego Maradona anymore, Peter.
Certainly don't, and I imagine the plan for his team will be just give him the ball.
Completely. He's a player who always has been streets ahead. So good that managers were forced to come up with unique systems just to try and deal with him. Not that it's helped them very much.
Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Hullet. Picked out brilliantly. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And this is Hullet. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. That is good alertness. Vieira. Some really good ball movement. Cannavaro. He's found the way through, gets the shot away! I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Now that looks a decent ball. Tries a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that's caused a worry or two.
Cruyff is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Now there's a fine ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Pelé finds himself offside. Pass somewhat off target. Pelé, spread out to the left. Ibrahimovic. Pelé trying to keep this in. Lahm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Neither side yet able to find the net. And he's forced to go back. Vieira. Vieira goes steaming forward. And it's Cruyff. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Lahm. No, he's not getting his way this time. Roberto Carlos concedes a free kick for that. Cannavaro. Lahm. Can he get it through? Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Eto'o. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Maldini. Roberto Carlos. Neymar. And it's Hullet.
Such good technique.
Neymar. Here comes the cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Lahm. Now Costa Curta. Vieira. Davids. And it's Lahm. Threads one in. And it's Lahm. And here's Eto'o. Cruyff. Hullet. Lahm gets over and intercepts. Back into the middle. Great vision. Mohamed Salah. And this is Mohamed Salah.
Mohamed Salah really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
No, that's been intercepted. Zanetti. And this is Cruyff. Decent chance! Goal! Manchester United! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, important interception. Zanetti. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's a promising position. Hangs one in. It should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, good ball! It's Ibrahimovic! This possibly the last play of the half. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Manchester United happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Now that's well seen too. Costa Curta. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Now it's Maradona. Here's Vieira. Lam. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Pelé. And he's managed to get free. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Zanetti. Maldini. Hullet. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. And this is Eto'o. Cruyff. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Lam. Manchester United are still that goal to the good. Nicely weighted ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Cambio de jugadores.
And here's Azar. Seedorf. And the shot! Son Heung-min is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
This looks promising. Showing good feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Played back in. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, can they get him away? Shot at goal! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
El dorsal 8.
Thuram.
El dorsal 21.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0.
El dorsal 13. Iniesta. El dorsal 7. Messi.
Thuram. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that pass just didn't quite work. No way through there. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Mbappe opts for safety. And it's Lam. Davids. Cristiano Ronaldo. Closing in on goal. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Seedorf. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he's quick to snatch it back. Knocks it into space. He is just caressing the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that could set him on his way.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hazard. Oh, it's a great... And a shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Un minuto de descuento.
Ronaldinho. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And that's it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal.